So yeah, so Cog decide they put a ward here. We know Elise is here. This is really dangerous. Um, they can go over the wall. Like Cog gets really close. She flashes over. I think she misses. He wastes his flash though. Um, yeah, we have no vision here. Like Zach should be helping us get vision by just body blocking and stuff. Fight starts. Alright, so a fight starts after that. Cog has no flash, he wasted it. This is like okay right now. Zed's on his way, Cog's full health. We're like okay right now. Malphite starts to TP in. Cog should not walk up here though. Cog should not be walking into this. Malphite's about to finish his TP. Obviously, Malphite's gonna be looking to ult Cog. Yeah, like, this is dangerous. Cog should be back here waiting for our front line to go in. But he walks up. I end up ulting this way. Malphite finishes his TP. Ults Cog. I think Cog ends up dying here. I try to peel for Cog. Lulu flash EQs, kills off Cog. And then I think this fight's pretty much over at this point. I think Zed tried to go into their back line and kill someone. He didn't get the kill. Pretty hard for Zed to get a kill against Janna. Yeah. Cog should have disrespected Malphite ult more here. He was TPing in. And he should have backed off, waited for the Malphite ult to go down or something. This is an interesting fight. So this game's just all over the fucking place. They decide to push mid. Actually, I think this was another time where I thought they would do Baron. Yeah, they're all alive. This is the second time I thought they would just do Baron. Zach's still alive, but they all head mid here. I think they could have done Baron again. Obviously, Zach's up, but like, look at our vision. Like, they could have just did Baron again. I'm not too sure why they were scared doing Baron. They had just killed Cog and Zed. They're all alive. I mean, Malphite's kind of low, but he can still tank. They should have just did Baron here. We have absolutely no vision. They end up pushing mid though. They had Baron for free. Elise ends up tanking the turret here. I guess they figured they could just like face tank this. But we still have Trundle and Zach up. They're both like really strong, so Elise ends up goofing here. Basically killed herself on the turret. Fight happens. Does Trundle die? We end up kind of pushing them off the turret, so they don't get our turret. That was fine. Didn't get the Elise kill, but prevented them from taking our mid turret. I think Zach wants to do Baron here. Once again, with the vision thing, I already talked about it before, but this is another terrible Baron. We don't have vision for like 18th millionth time in a row. At this point, if Zach wants to do Baron, like that's okay. But we need to move in and get vision here. Like, this is so important. This is like, you can't just do this. We can't see anyone on their team outside of Malphite. We know Malphite doesn't have TP, which I think is why he wanted to do this, which is fine, but like, we should move in together here, get vision, and then do it. I'm heading over. Zach's in here. Cog actually gets cocooned here, which could have been really bad. We have no vision. Why isn't it pausing? Pause? Alright, pause is broken. Hello? Wait. Wait, it's broken. I can't pause. The pause and play button doesn't work. Alright, we're not pausing anymore. Screw it. You don't need a pause button, I guess. We'll do it live. Pause button doesn't work. Yeah, should've got vision. Whatever. So we start Baron. This is super random. I was actually wondering why we're even doing this. I'm like on my way out. I'm trying to leave. This is really dumb. Completely random Baron with no vision. The only reason I guess he wanted to do it was because Malphite was bottom, but like you can't just do that with no vision space. Pause. What does space do? Doesn't do anything. So then they start doing Baron. It is the Clown Fiesta at this point. They start Baron. We end up chunking Lulu super hard here, which is really good. He gets Malphite ulted. Zed goes for some kills. Not sure if we end up winning this. Trundle's really strong. Trundle just starts going in. I exhaust Ezreal. I think I die here, but I do get the bubble on Ezreal. I waste my flash here. He had run buff, so I get killed by the burn. We end up getting a pretty good fight here. It's okay. We shouldn't have done Baron, and they shouldn't have done Baron. But both of them were incredibly dumb. We needed vision, and then they just kind of did it because they pushed us off. But we weren't really that low, so like whatever. Let's speed this up. Pick up Dragon for free. Fine, we knew they were topside. So we're kind of all grouped here. See Malphite bottom. I don't remember if we know he doesn't have TP or not. But we start to look for a fight here. I think because we see Malphite bottom. So we kind of start looking for Elise. I think he ends up chasing Elise really far. At this point, I think I'm not really sure what to do. Because I want to get vision here, but I don't want to go in by myself. I feel like I've talked about the vision in this area like 8 million times, but seriously, we haven't had vision here this entire game. Really bad. We should be doing that once again, but we're not, so whatever. We need vision. But now, so like look at this. Like we should just walk in here. We can just walk in. We can just get vision. We have Zac and Trundle. They're super tanky. Or we have nothing to be scared of with them walking in. We just kind of recall, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if we ever get vision of here this entire game, actually. I believe we got Ezreal's. We get his QSS. They almost get it. Oh, they get his flash too. End up getting Ezreal's flash. That's good. And his QSS. Trundle and Malphite are both bottom. Both don't have TP. However, Ezreal's chunked a bit. I mean, he's gonna sustain back up, but he got his flash and QSS. So I think he decided to start Baron again. My ult ends up being really bad. I tried to catch Elise here. Probably should have held on to it. This fight's pretty bad right here. I wish I could pause. I want to pause. Fuck, I can't pause. This fight's pretty bad though. Zac was basically 1v3 while me, Cog and Zed were really low and couldn't really go in. They were too low to engage, and Zac kept fighting here. And Trundle's actually a lot of our damage right now. He isn't working either. Nope. It doesn't pause. So they TP in. I think I know that. I don't have any wards. I'm a little scared of someone over here. I think I have my ult. I buffed Trundle. I think we actually get a kill or two here. Maybe? Oh, we just let him have it? Okay, never mind. So they finally get Baron. Just never got vision. They started up, or we started up Baron. They collapsed on us and ended up being a really bad fight for us. The Lulu's bottom. I think I realize that they're going for bottom at this point, so I start to recall. I kind of assume that there's 5. There's 5 bots. Cog's pretty behind. Trundle's really strong, so he kind of just like runs at them a bit. Zac actually gets into the back line here, but Cog's not here, so he gets super shot. Zed goes for a kill. I follow up my ult bubble, but nothing really comes from that. Cog's finally here, so we're kind of finally grouped. Slow it down to, I can do 0.5, I guess. So they have Baron right now. This is kind of scary for us. My ult's down. I believe Trundle's ult is down too. So is Zach's. No, I guess Zach still has ult. He gets a good jump on Elite. Malphite ulties Cog. I think at this point, I thought the fight was over for us. At this point, I actually thought we lost the game. And then Hero Zed comes in. Zed gets his clone in there. Hits everyone with AoE. Cog's passive goes off. And then I think Zed ends up cleaning up almost everyone here. Zed gets a triple. We end up killing Malphite. So this was like almost us losing the entire game actually. Cog died. Zac died, but Zed came in, basically AoE'd their entire team down. That was really lucky. He ends up picking up Lulu here and getting a penta too. He dies, but yay, pentakill and Clown Fiesta game. So Zed basically saved us. So that was really lucky. I actually thought we lost the game there. Me and Trundle, I think, pick up Dragon here. There's nothing really for us to get on the map. Baron's down. No turrets, so we just pick up Dragon while we have time. Leave, speed this up. We all group mid. At this point, Zed just got a penta. He's pretty strong. Zed just starts going ham. Trundle TP's in. Like, we're stronger than them at this point, probably. Oh, yeah, that's exciting. Okay, so... right, I completely forgot about that one. So, we were about to push. And then Zac DCs. So, that was great. Yay, solo queue. So, we all run away. Zac actually DC'd. So we all head bottom to defend. They start going for our bottom and his. I don't even know if they knew that, but yeah, so we have to back off. He ends up coming back though. Trundle starts kind of messing with them. Back jump gets interrupted. My main goal in these fights is to protect Cog. And try to ult as many people as I can. Get a bubble on Malphite, so at least flash Cocoon's Cog. I switch over to that, crucible him, heal him, start buffing him. I start focusing Elise here. My main goal is just to keep Cog alive, so the second I saw that I switched over to him. End up killing Elite. Fight goes on for a while. Thornmail is actually killing Hog super fast. Hog ends up running over here and kind of killing himself. I think the Thornmail was destroying him. Zach's Dunzo. Pretty bad at this point. However, Trundle's really strong. So me and Trundle are still alive after all this. They try to start to end the game. But Trundle's really fucking strong. I bubble Ezreal here. I just try to keep Trundle alive. He just starts going, and I land 2 bubbles on Ez. Kills Malphite. Starts. Yeah. And my ult finally comes up. I ult both of them. They end up looking for the inhib here. I think they get it, but Zed gets over to Ezreal, picks off Ez. Did we get anything off of this? They tried to end the game there, but me and Trundle were really strong. Baron spawns. I get some vision. Elise starts to come over. At this point, I'm just trying to keep Elise off Baron. I know we're doing Baron, obviously. It's at like 9k. Cog's not there yet, so... pretty scary. We end up switching over. This is a new call. Going over and killing her. Probably would have stolen this, most likely. Kill Elise and pick up Baron. As support, generally your goal should be to keep people off Baron. That should be your primary goal as support for the majority of the time, unless you like need the tank or something. You should always be trying to keep the enemy jungler off Baron. Now we have 2 inhibs down. We have Baron, so I think we start to push up the wave. Hog gets red. Trundle's starting to split bottom. We're pushing out mid lane. Malphite's still top. Kind of random fight starts. Setting Eve is kind of out of nowhere. Malphite TP's in. Hog's in a really dangerous spot here, I think. That gets a really good re-engage though. They end up getting a kill on us. I think I get a bubble and we end up picking up Ezreal. Oh, we killed Lulu. Okay. Ends up being a 1-for-1. Kind of a random fight. But that's pretty much this game in a nutshell. Since they're low, we just head over to Dragon. Dragon really quick to get out. We gotta be careful of them chasing us here, so we run pretty far back. We have 4 dragons actually at this point, so 5th dragon would have been an option. I don't think the game gets to that point, but I think this is about to be the last fight. I think our inhibs are up soon. We know there's like, we know they're going for top right now. I think we try to push mid with Baron, but I think we realized that there's no way we're gonna outpush them, so I recall, head over with Baron. Bottom inhib spawns. Really good for us. I think we kind of look for a fight here. They're trying to keep us here because we have mid inhib down, but we already pushed mid so far that it doesn't even matter. We just kind of stall him here. I think I decide that ward's not worth killing myself over, so I back off of that one. Kind of poking. Malphite ends up actually going in here, which is pretty good for us actually. We're all grouped. Elise is back here. Ezreal's back here. think I end up exhausting Malphite here. So Cog basically gets soloed by Malphite. So I heal Crucible him. I'm just focusing, I'm focusing Malphite. My main goal is just to keep Cog alive. Like Zac, Zed, and Trundle don't really need my help over here. I'm honestly not really paying much attention to what's going on over here. I'm just trying to keep Cog alive. That continues, I think. End up killing Malphite. Move on to the rest of them. Try to keep healing Cog to keep him alive. And then that's the game. End up winning that fight. And then that's game. Yeah, I think that's it, right? That's the end. Yeah, let me just end. Alright, so how do I exit here? I feel like I should have a notepad document for things that happened during this game that were bad. But whatever for now. Here. Leave my client crashes. My client's here, but it bugs out after a replay. But yeah, so big things to note that game. AD carry positioning. When we don't have vision, like you can't just walk up without having vision on them. It's really scary. 2, need to get vision of the enemy jungle if you're looking to do Baron. Like that happened the entire game. We never got vision of their topside jungle. Like that's really bad. You need to do that. And you need to move as a team. Now, if you're like a tank support, like Alistar or something, you can be a bit more brave and venture into their jungle and look for that stuff. But since I was Nami, I couldn't just like solo walk into their jungle when I didn't know where they were. I'd just die. So trying to get your team to move as a team to get deep vision is like really important. Obviously, it's solo queue, so sometimes it's really hard. Other things, Baron attempts. I mean, I think the enemy team could have done Baron twice. They had it for free, but I guess they were scared of Zac stealing it. But if you know the enemy team doesn't have vision of Baron, it's pretty safe to go for it, honestly. Like they should have gone for Baron those two times. There was really no reason not to. Like Zac was alive, but if they had one sweeper, they should know we didn't have any vision at all. So, I mean, at worst, Zac randomly dives in, and then you just kill him, probably, so, yeah. Hitting bubbles, I mean, I kind of didn't really focus on it later, but in lane phase, landing bubbles on Nami, you should really focus on, like, when they go for CS, is, like, the best time to land a bubble. I showed that a couple times during that game. I think the big thing was just vision. I think the biggest part of this game was just lack of vision. We needed vision in Baron. When doing rotations, we needed better vision. I think this game was like a huge vision game and would have been a lot easier to win had we just focused on getting deeper vision. But that's about it for that game. Can't really think